Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Friday morning forecast update. We do have a hot weather forecast on tap here through the weekend. We'll likely continue to run in the mid to upper 90s in most locations. And nice to have some storms yesterday, bring some rain to the Shreveport area. We did have a burn ban issued for Caddo Parish. I believe we also have one for Marion County in Texas. So nice to see at least a little bit of rain pop up in those areas yesterday. But we are going to begin next week with some dry and hot weather as well, but it's finally looking promising that we could have a front late next week finally break this heat that's been around for the past few weeks here. So let's take a look at satellite and radar together. The storms did die out overnight, so there's not much going on out there across the Arklatex this morning. We are left over with some of the clouds, so there will be at least a few areas waking up to mostly cloudy skies this morning. Our dry air that began to move in yesterday really turned off the rainfall along I-30 is pushed further to the southeast today, so that will start to end the rain in a few other areas as well. Only a slight chance of just a stray or spotty shower this afternoon. They'll be out there, but I think too late in the day to bring much heat relief. Yesterday, Shreveport made it to 101 degrees before the rain was able to cool us off late in the day. So we'll hope to get a few of those showers and storms going, but likely too late to bring us any significant relief today. And there's a look at our heat advisory, which we'll be dealing with probably for the next 5 to 6 days or so. The heat index today will likely climb into the above 105 degrees. So your temperatures this morning, low to mid 70s for the most part here, very humid with some of the rain that we had yesterday, and forecasting mid 90s for most locations, but Texarkana and Shreveport consistently have been running a few degrees higher, so that's why we'll be in the upper 90s today, and a lot of that has to do with starting out the day warmer as well. There's a look at your heat index, which could push 110 degrees. I believe we did break that 110 mark yesterday in Shreveport, so just limit your time outside in the sun today. There will be, I think, plenty of sun out there through the middle of the day after some clouds this morning. And if you have to be outside, just make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, whether it's water, Gatorade, or just something to keep you comfortable, and a lot of breaks in the air conditioning if you are working outside today. Let's take a look at Robin's Futurecast. We'll take you through the next few days. There are just a few spotty showers and storms out there this afternoon. It's just lucky if you manage to get under one of these and get a cool down later today. But it won't be a washout, so if you have some Friday evening plans, we'll be just fine, with the exception of maybe just a few minutes of rain for a few locations there. Robin's Futurecast does show those mostly sunny, partly cloudy conditions tomorrow. Most of the rain nudges east over the weekend, but we may still be close enough to see just an isolated shower or storm both Saturday and Sunday. So outdoor plans look just fine, especially in the morning, as the mornings will be in the 70s, but the afternoon's pretty toasty. We'll wind up in the mid to upper 90s both Saturday as well as Sunday. We'll likely keep it there in the upper 90s going into next week. 7-day rainfall map, not much to write home about here, about a tenth to a quarter inch of rain, but late next week it is starting to look promising that we could see some rain make its way back in. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But your tropical update this morning, there is a 50% chance that this disturbance down here in the Gulf becomes a tropical system, so this very well could become a tropical depression today. It is going to move over towards Corpus, Brownsville, South Padre, South Texas, basically, so we're not going to pull anything off of that system there. And of course, out in the Atlantic, we do have Tropical Storm Erin, about to become a hurricane, so may become hurricane later today, and it is expected to grow into a major hurricane likely over the weekend and early next week. It is showing that curve, which will hopefully take it back out to sea, but again, some folks here on the East Coast may be watching this by the middle of next week. If you have some travel plans, we'll continue to keep you updated here. But tropics definitely waking up, but nothing in the next 7 to 10 days looks like it will have any kind of impact on us here in the Arklatex. We'll stay in the upper 90s, likely through next Tuesday or Wednesday. But again, high pressure moves out of the way. We get a front to dip in next Thursday and Friday. A lot can change, so make sure you're checking back with the forecast here, but it is looking promising. We'll get some rain, and I think a needed cool down by next Thursday and Friday.